What is up, guys? Momo is here, and so you decide you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh. You saw the app on the App Store, heard about it from friends or YouTubers, or you played 15 years or so ago and want to get back into it. Well, I'm here to help you get started with your footing right from the very basics. But before we get started, please not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment your favorite thing about Yu-Gi-Oh. So let us begin. You start off the duel by choosing who goes first. You can use dice, rock, paper, scissors, or toss a coin. Whoever wins that gets to decide who goes first and who goes second. So, you go first, and then both players draw until they have 5 cards in hand, and the duel begins. The duel goes in turns. First is yours, then it's your opponent, and back to you, and so on. You both start off with 8,000 life points, and try your best to get your opponent's life points down to 0. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is played as a best of 1, so always try your best to beat your opponent, because you will not get a second chance. The player who goes first does not draw for their first turn. And they do have the advantage though, because they can play their monsters, activate their spells, and set suspicious trap cards first. However, they cannot attack with their monsters. Now your opponent goes and they draw for their first turn. And now they can attack, summon monsters, and activate cards and effects. You both will keep doing this until one of you is the winner. You both have a main deck that consists of 40 to 60 cards. A lot of players will tell you to keep your main deck down as close to 40 cards as you can, so you have the best shot of seeing the cards you want to see. Your main deck is consistent and filled with 3 types of cards: powerful monsters, exciting spells, and explosive traps. Click on these videos to get more information on each one. You also have something called an extra deck. It is a deck that consists of at most 15 cards, and this is where you keep your fusions, synchros, and other cards just like them until you can bring them out. Click on the corresponding videos to see which extra deck monster you want to learn more information about. Now, before you can build your deck, you should know that in Yu-Gi-Oh! There is something called a forbidden and limited list. Some cards are so powerful that they are deemed forbidden, which means you cannot use them in your deck. There are cards that are just as strong, and they're called limited. You can only use one of them in your deck. Then, there are cards that are not as powerful as the before mentioned cards, and you can use 2 of them in your deck. Everything else can be included in your deck at max 3 copies. A new Forbidden Limited list, or ban list is what we like to call it, is given to players every 3 to 4 months. And the ban list can put cards on while also taking cards off the ban list. So be careful of your favorite deck, because it might get hit or it might get more powerful. Now, let's get to the field, shall we? You have 5 main monster zones and 1 extra monster zone. This is where you play and summon your best monsters. Play them in attack mode to deal damage and destroy your opponent, or place them in face down defense position to keep your life points safe from attacks. You also have 5 spell and trap card zones, 2 of which are also your pendulum zones, and you also have 1 field spell zone. These zones are where you play your spell cards to turn the tide of the duel and lay down traps that stop your opponent in their tracks. Click on these videos to get an explanation for each zone. When cards are used up or destroyed, they either go to the graveyard or the banish zone. Some monsters have effects that can only be activated in the graveyard or when banished, so be mindful of what cards you place in your deck. Now, you might be wondering how you're supposed to be making these decks. How are you supposed to get these cards? Well, this is where the beginning tutorial ends. If you want to know more about specific topics, please click on the videos throughout this one to learn more, as well as check out the playlist I have made that goes in order of things that you will want to learn about. If you like this series, please do not forget to subscribe, leave a comment down below to let me know what you would like to learn as well, and leave a like if you feel like I did a great job. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll catch you guys later. Peace!